All right, Williams Racing 2020 Formula One car here, FW43. My driver of choice for Team Williams, George Russell, is or has enough driver XP to actually get maxed out at this point now. It's currently level 7, and level 8 is, of course, the highest level that you can get. And that final level up takes 35,000 driver XP, as you can see here. The total amount that you need is 100,000, and yeah, the final one push from level 7 to level 8 takes 35,000 of that. So the level up towards the end is where it takes most amount of time, and also most amount of gold. As you can see here, it's going to take 253 gold to reach that max level. Total gold it takes is 774. So yeah, 253 of it is at the final level, so you can kind of see where they get you. It's always the last one, right? But since nowhere else to go, let's at least level them up. So max driver bonus, of course, is we can do the time trials without any limits, which is nice, especially with currently the Formula One. We race as one event going on at the Singapore Marina Bay street circuit, and now that he's maxed out, that also means we can race in Invitational, right? And here's the team principal up to level 12 here, so only one more level up to max out the team principal here as well. And as you can see, I have 150 points banked up towards the 1950 that I'm going to need. So yeah. And on top of that, actual gold it's gonna take to get that final level up is gonna cost me under 89 gold, and I'll get a whopping 0.2 PR point boost on this car. And the final category that I would need to get is in the brakes, which I rarely upgrade those. Not necessarily, yeah, that's usually the last category that I would upgrade, right? Anyway, but the nice thing about doing that would be that you would be able to switch between these tuning setups without any weight or any cost. So in the long term benefit is perhaps worth it once you have enough team principal XP to max them out. So yeah, so these are the 8 out of 9 tuning setups that I have won so far on this account. For now, we'll just keep it with I think I have the Belgian setup. So there it is, Williams Racing FW43 Invitational. So let's check into it. Race your Williams Racing for FW43 against the most challenging opponents yet, right? So, of course, in version 9.1, we are given all the venues that featured in the 2020 Formula One Grand Prix in the game. So all 9 venues, 18 tiers with a 2 tiers per venue, right? So for Williams, so the variety tier on every venue is gonna vary depending on the team. So I'll just run through that real quick and maybe do a race here at let's start at the beginning, I suppose. And in terms of rewards, I believe it's still gonna be the 50 gold total for completing the whole thing, and 100,000 motorsport dollars. I think it's like 5 gold, 10,000 motorsport dollars for first 25% completion, and 10 gold, 20,000 motorsport dollars for 50%, 15 gold, 30,000 motorsport dollars for 75% completion, and the rest in the final 100% completion, the 20 extra remaining gold plus 40,000 motorsport dollars. On my other accounts, like the Mercedes not AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, and what's the other one? Red Bull. Right, those teams I 100% completed this Invitational Series before 9.1. So when I complete those series again, I just get like, 1 or 2 gold for 75% and 100% completion on the new venues they've tagged on, new tiers of this event. So that's the breakdown of the prize. But for the Invitational Series here on Williams Racing, Silverstone, we got speed record, autocross, and elimination. The cup races are all identical: 3 lap, 5 lap, 8 laps, right? And then for Monza, we got head-to-head, speed snap. That's a pretty short one, and it's gonna be the morning rendering, and speed record for the Monza variety events. And then for Monza Cup, it's going to be 3 lap, 6 lap, 9 lapper variations. And the short one and the long one, 3 lapper and the 9 lapper, are going to be the morning rendering, with the one in the middle, the 6 lapper, being the daytime, which is easy on my eyes. And then the next venue, tier 5 and 6, are going to be at Spa. We got autocross, speed snap, and elimination for Williams. And then once again, 3 lap, 5 lap, 8 lap cups, right? So all same on that one. Circuit of the Americas, you got elimination, endurance, and head-to-head. All right. And then the cup on Circuit of the Americas is going to be 3, 5, 8 lap variations. And the next venue, we got Yas Marina, Abu Dhabi, right? We got autocross, head-to-head, and speed record for Williams Racing. And we got evening, nighttime, and morning race for 3 lapper, 5 lapper, 8 lapper cups. And next venue, Monaco, the tricky one. All right, for Williams Racing Monaco variety tier, we got elimination, endurance, and speed snap. All right, and the different times of the day, but Monaco circuit, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. And then, of course, we got 3 lapper, 5 lapper, 8 lapper, starting in the morning, daytime, and I guess afternoon. This goes kind of chronologically there for the 3 cup events. And then tier 13, we got Red Bull Ring. For Williams Racing, we got head-to-head, speed record, and autocross. And it's the 3, 5, 8 lap variety for the cups here. And it's going to be morning, daytime, afternoon once again. And the next venue, we got the Catalunya Spanish Grand Prix. We got speed snap, elimination, and endurance for Williams Racing. And then 3 cup variety are going to be 3 lap, 5 lap, and 8 lapper. And then finally, the new Marina Bay Street Circuit for Williams Racing. We got speed record, autocross, and endurance. And the cup events, it's going to be 3 lap, 5 lap, 8 lap variety, with both 5 and 8 lapper in the nighttime, which in my opinion, I think it's easier to race than the daytime rendering for Marina Bay. Anyway, yeah, let's take a stab at this first tier while we're at it. Why not, right? Speed record. What do I gotta do? 294. And I am, of course, running with the Belgium, the Spa tuning. Should be fine. In terms of the one tuning setup that is most flexible, except for maybe at Monaco. Monaco is such a peculiar, unique circuit in the season that you really need to use that particular tuning setup to take advantage. But the rest of the circuits, I think the one that's one of the more useful one, or the one to really max out, in my opinion, is the tuning setup from Austrian Grand Prix, the Red Bull Ring. That one has, I think, the best layout. It's got one of the higher grip as well as the best acceleration. Well, not best, but one of the best, right? Without sacrificing top speed. And yes, you don't get as much on the brakes, but certainly more than you get with the, let's say, like the likes of Monza tuning setup, which hardly has any in brakes, right? I think there are only 3 available for Monza, but you're at Monza, why do you need to brake anyway, right? Anywho, didn't want to push that any higher, but that's okay. You know what, I should change the driver. I'm still running with George Russell, but I should use Daniel to level him up as well. Is there any benefits to leveling up both drivers in the same team? No. At least none that I know of. It would be kind of cool if they give us some extra like team boost when you max out both drivers, but as it stands right now, I don't think there is such thing. At least I haven't noticed anything when I reach the max driver level on other teams. So, figures, right? But with that being said, I will switch them out. Alright, so for autocross, yeah. Let's switch. Oh, it's Nicholas Latifi. What was I thinking, Daniel? I was thinking a different team. AlphaTauri. I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyway, autocross, what do we have to do? 41 seconds to beat. Alright. I wonder if I should have split this video into 2 separate ones. I didn't think running through the series events in the series was going to take as long, but I guess I talk kind of slow, so okay, fine. It is what it is. "41 seconds. That's a long time. I don't know. I couldn't see the clock in that view, but 37 and change. Yeah. Should be closer to like 35 seconds. But anyway, let's level up our new driver. Nicholas or Nicola. All right. So that is 2 gold trophies down. And the final variety event at Silverstone is going to be elimination for Team Williams. All right. So we just have to survive, right, for 2 minutes 20 seconds. And the Invitational Series, we're not really racing against TSM bots at all. They're all just the teams, the 10 teams in the 2020 season. So that's a little different, which I actually like. I prefer that over, racing against everybody else, the TSM bots that are racing the same car. You know what I mean? That kind of gets a little silly, which is the way it's laid out in 2019 season. But we won't talk about that season. Very different. There's some nice things about 2019 season over 2020 season, but you know, we got some new circuits and definitely more circuits in 2020. So I like the variety. And those short cup races at places like Monaco, still even against these other like computer generated bots, not TSMs, it's still tough. So I'd say Monaco is probably the toughest one. Verstappen has been eliminated, so it's down to me and the Mercedes guys. Alright, Valtteri's out. There you go. All right. Pick up a few more experience for Nicholas and some motorsport dollars for the effort. All right, so one tier down, 17 more to complete. So we'll make our way through. So stay tuned.